Hello, are we here? Yes. We are demanding to see the Inspector General of Police. If the Inspector General of Police is not Commissioner of Police, without us seeing the Commissioner of Police, we cannot live here. Yes. We cannot live here. Hello, please. This. Can we hear me? Can we all hear me? Yes. Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Can we hear me? Hello? Hello, sir. Can you let it down, please?
Wait, I respect you.
We respect you so much. Now you are not just speaking to us as few people here. Yes. We are live on the world. Yes. And respectfully, we know this is your jurisdiction. Yes. And we are not here to destroy our country. Yes. We are not here to create chaos.
Yes!
All we are here to do, sir, is to submit our petition in person.
Only one person can go to person. No.
We all have a right as a people of the citizen. Sir, permit me, don't look at me as your son now. Permit me, I am standing on behalf of over 80 million Nigerian youths.
Yes!
And I am speaking on behalf of the 80 million.
Yes!
So you would have
Hello and welcome to Trending Issues on Vanguard Live. My name is Precious Chukudi, and of course we run with you the highlights of today's trend on Twitter and on Instagram. And on Twitter we have hashtag Lagos protest, also hashtag Onitsha, and hashtag Zamfara. And on Instagram we have reality star Leo shares this terrible experience in Lagos, and also Adeze Yobo tells us what to expect as wives. Who knows what to expect. Well, we're going to go on a short break. When we come back, we'll talk more on today's trend. We'll be right back. Alright, welcome back, and we're just still joining. It's Trending Issues on Vanguard Live. My name is Precious Chukudi. Alright, on our first trend for today, it's the Lagos protest, and it's been a long time coming of young people saying they want to protest against the NSAS completely thing that's been trending on social media. And there's been a lot of back and forth with celebrities saying that they are going to come out to protest, for the likes of Naira Marley, who said he was going to protest and eventually did not follow through with it. And now some people have taken it up to themselves to come out and protest and not wait for any celebrities. And we're talking of some Twitter influencers who came out on the streets of Lagos in Ikeja on the bridge, that's the computer village area to be precise, and they came out en masse to protest and ask for the complete eradication of SARS. But the question is, should we really end SARS? Because I know they've been a lot of harm with these people coming out, and then all the killings of innocent people, as well as the way they take the violation of human rights of citizens of the country. And it's really big on us, but then we also need to look at the positive angle to the fact that because of SARS has been in operation to an extent, we've had low cases of robbery happening. We need to also look at that, but then we're hoping that this whole protest would definitely bring some good news from it. But let me take some of the tweets of what people are saying on Twitter on the Lagos protest, and this is from Salman. Says, "We are demanding to see the CP of Police Lagos State, but he has refused to see us. So we are sitting here till he comes out. Hashtag #EndSARS, hashtag #EndSARS to the Lagos protest." And to an extent, you can't blame people for calling for the end of SARS. I mean, if you've never experienced what it feels like, to be accosted by this group, it's like you don't even know what's going on. People ask to bring their phones, they check for some different things just to find out what they can use to nab them and call them thieves or Yahoo boys or whatnot. And that's one of the reasons why the young people are angry. I mean, not every young guy who has a dread is a thief or an armed robber or Yahoo boy. Not every boy who is riding a Benz or any girl who is living the best of her life or baby girl life, like they try to call it these days, is doing something fraudulent. The other day I had one of my cousins talk about how she was accosted one time by these people because she was using an iPhone 11 Pro Max. I mean, that phone is almost cheap for it's so cheap for people now to buy. Like the youth of these days can afford it because things like social media influencers now have come out as a job. People can literally do other things and they are making money. Not everybody has to be in the four walls of an office to be making money. People make money legitimately from their houses. So coming out to say that people who, when you see someone who is just wearing colored hair or whatnot, they might be thieves or they might be in one fraudulent activity or not. It's not something that should be out there. But then let's see what other people are saying. This one is from Omoki Khan. Says, "Because I told my mom that I'll be joining the hashtag Lagos protest today, this woman locked me up and took out keys before I woke up." Well, I mean, which mother will not want to do that? Because these days, like protesting in Lagos or protesting anywhere, sometimes it's not always so free because you'd hear one thing or the other happening. So yeah, especially if you are your mom's only child, or if you're or even you're not the only child, the fact that you're a child, she want to keep you away from it. I just hope that those who are protesting are also taking care of themselves, because it's really important. Also, because if they don't also go against the rules, there will be no issues of violence. And this one is from Danny Walter. He says, demands of the hashtag Lagos protest, and he says, number one, end SARS, to transparent prosecution of all guilty officers, justice for people who have suffered injustice in the past, a list of officers that have been held culpable should be published, hashtag end SARS protest. Well, I don't see anything wrong with what they are asking for. I mean, people who have been found guilty, time around, they should put them out, let people see them for who they really are. A lot of times we hear about people saying that people who have done one thing or the other, they are going to out them, and then all of a sudden we don't get to hear any piece of information about those kind of things anymore. And away from Lagos protests, seems to be like there's some good news for us to celebrate here in the country, and it's talking about the hashtag Onitsha. And so this is from Dr. Joe Aba. Says, so Onitsha port was commissioned yesterday, and you can now send a container from China to Onitsha without going through Lagos. And some of you have been using it for months but kept quiet. Why do people refuse to talk when good things happen in Nigeria? They fear una influencer. Wow, so now you can have container move from China to Onitsha without even coming through Lagos. That's interesting. I'm sure if you don't know about it, this should be like a big breakthrough news to you. This is from Emeka Okoli Kins. He says, so Onitsha on a port can now receive goods in container from China without branching Lagos first. Good news for the Igbo nation and business juggernaut. And this one is from Arinola Informa. Says, just Wednesday, And so many great news have happened this week. Father in heavens, we thank you for how you are rewriting the story of Nigeria. May your name be hallowed in our nation forever. Amen. 1. Stock market rally. 2. Onitsha Inland Port. 3. We won another arbitration in Paris. This is from Emeka Azuka. He says, this is awesome. Onitsha Port changes a whole lot for Newi, Onitsha, and Aba. Augmenting this with real liberates a good movement in the east. And away from Onitsha, we move straight to Zamfara. What's happening in Zamfara? I heard they're milking gold in Zamfara. Let's find out what's going on there. And this one is from Williams. He says Zamfara is about to start selling its own gold to CBN. Selling its own gold to CBN. He says, but remember that they said this is not resource control. Northern states are only mining their gold and selling it solely to CBN, LMAO. Meanwhile, South crude oil belongs to Nigeria. This is from Father Evaristus Bass. He says, Arewa already probably has restructured while those in the south are busy making a noise. Zamfara controls its gold. This is from Tolu Ogunlesi. He says, if you choose to believe that Zamfara gold belongs to Zamfara, it doesn't. You are doing yourself. Someone else will make a move, get a license, and go and make money. That's why it's always important to be sure your mindset is not blocking the opportunities available to you. Oh, your mindset is not blocking the opportunities available to you. That's a loud one. But then Zamfara with gold, nice one. Away from Zamfara, let's talk about what Leo Da Silva has to say about his experience in Lagos. And Leo says, this Lagos is just a jungle. Soldier and his bike hit my bumper, and bumper fell on the road. As I was reversing to pick it, another Camry stopped and stole the bumper. I just hope the bumper will solve that guy's problem in life. Well, let's see what people are saying to Leo's story, because I don't know how true that really is. But then, it's Lagos, anything can really happen. And this is from Pascal Pepe. Says, happy as you go pick the bumper, person no just enter your motor, drive am away. And this is from Plus One. Says, I find it hard to believe. And this is from Balo and says, on today's episode of Things That Never Happened. And this one is from Domingo Loso. Says, now Ladipo people at work, then we go sell your bumper for Ladipo. That guy will see like 20 to 50k for that bumper. This one loud. Well, different things happen. I've seen, sometimes there was one time that like at my house there was this guy that was trying to service his generator, and I was trying to dismember all the parts because and all of a sudden the generator repairing guy left to go buy some parts. Only to see all these like scavengers. The guy had already packed some of all these things. So in Lagos like this, anybody can literally pick opportunities. So one man's down for another man's opportunity. That's how it works. I mean, not just in Lagos, in literally anywhere. So you might be wasting time to pick your bumper. Someone else has picked it already for you. Away from Leo Da Silva, let's see what Adeze Yobo has to say. She seems to be giving a lot of advice for women these days. I'm sure you don't want to take some advice from her. And she says, I don't know which wife needs to hear this. But stop exhausting yourself trying to change your spouse. Focus on you and fulfill your own God-ordained responsibility. He will catch up. Well, speaking about focus on you, I mean, understand that there's a lot of things going on in the world that you should not just be living for other people. You should be living for yourself. Yeah, it's very, very important. And let's see what people are saying in response to what Adeze has to say. And this is from Domingo Lo. So it says, dear future wife, please don't stress me and I won't stress you. If I offend you, just tell me peacefully and I will resolve it. No shout for me. Nice. This is from Toby Blush. Says, are you trying to say something or we should mind our business? Well, mind your business. She has a point. There's, sometimes all these things are not basically about people trying to get, say something about, sometimes people give advice, really. It's not because something is going on in their life. It's because maybe at that point in time, that's what just dropped in their spirit and they're like, okay, I just want to share it with someone. Or maybe because they found out that they are focusing on their focus and that's why their life is moving. So enjoy the advice while you can. And this one is from Coach. He says, focus on you and fulfill your own God-ordained responsibility. and glow while doing that. He will surely catch up. Exhausting yourself trying to change your spouse will lead to stress. You can try, but don't exhaust yourself. It's wrong to think that you can change your spouse, let alone change another person. Like, how are you going to change someone? Someone who is bad is bad. Someone who is good is good. You can try to change a person if they grow up in a certain kind of, if they grow up with having to do some certain type of things, that's how they are going to be, and you can't take it away from them. Alright, like I always say, let us know what you think about you trying to change your spouse in the comment section. Drop your comments, as we'd like to see them and read them, of course. Till I come your way next time, remember that you can equally like, share, and subscribe on all our social media platforms showing on your screen, as well as you can go on our website www.vanguardngr.com to find out more on our top stories. So I come your way next time. I remain Precious Chukuri, and thank you for watching.